What's the second fastest land mammal after the cheetah? I bet you won't guess this. A hint, it is found in North America. It goes by the name of antelope, but is actually more related to giraffes and okapis. Did you guess it? The second fastest land mammal is not. Here's another good guess. Is it a predator or a prey animal? Spoiler alert, time's up. It is not the coyote. It's not also the puma. The puma is literally the fourth largest cat in the world after lions, tigers, and jaguars. But strangely, it isn't the fastest land mammal, but it is related to the cheetah. The cheetah and the cougar are closely related to a jaguarundi. Jaguarundis are larger than a domestic house cat. Pumas are very stealthy hunters. So, what animal will it be? Sorry, a good drum roll never gets old. Second fastest land mammal is the pronghorn, famously called pronghorn antelope, prong buck, prairie antelope, and something else. Or they are herbivores and they can eat plants that are toxic to other game animals. They can eat cacti, they can eat grass. Although they resemble the true antelope, they don't live in Africa or Asia. Their main predators, like coyotes, can't run at nothing like this speed. So why has the pronghorn evolved to reach such velocity? There was a cheetah-like cat that existed around the same time as the pronghorn, and there was an arms race between the two. And actually, the pronghorn won because it outlived the American cheetah. The American cheetah was a cheetah species. It had long legs for sprinting after its prey. This indicates it was a sprinter, like it sprinted after its prey, like a modern day African cheetah. The American cheetah is actually more closely related to a puma than it is to a cheetah, despite all the similarities it shares with cheetahs. So basically, the American cheetah went extinct, but we still have that. But we still have the African cheetah, but their numbers are still declining due to habitat loss, vehicle collisions, and hunting by us cruel humans. There are a lot of invasive species of animals. Personally, I would argue humans are the worst invasive species. I mean, we destroy the habitats of animals. We eat some animals. God did not give us the permission to start hunting and hunting animals. So the pronghorn was born to outrun the American cheetah and somehow outlived the American cheetah. So now you know why the pronghorn is so fast. They're called speed goats for a reason. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. They were born to outrun the American cheetah. And despite its similarities it shares with antelope, it also has branched antlers, which have projections on them, similar to the projections of a giraffe. But like I said, the pronghorn might look like old world true antelope, but they're not closely related. They're related to the giraffe, and they're related to the okapi, another strange mammal I covered in my video. Like the giraffe, okapis and pronghorns have horns or antlers. Well, the bony projections on a giraffe and the okapi are called ossicones, not horns. But pronghorns have horn-like projections. They have two horns. You know what I mean? Basically, the American cheetah caused the pronghorn to get faster, or made the pronghorn get faster. Of course, you don't want to be eaten and you're a prey animal, and there's only two options: fight or flight. Most herbivores choose to just run away from their attackers or their aggressors. Not gonna lie, if I was a prey animal, I would kind of do the same thing. But other prey animals choose to fight. There's also another mammal in North America. It goes by the name the American bison. The American buffalo, despite its resemblance it shares with the buffalo, it is not actually related. It's actually more related to yaks than it is to buffalo. Although buffaloes and bison may look similar, they are two distinct species. Both species of bison tend to be larger than buffalo on average. They have larger heads. They also have a beard, which is not present in buffaloes. Buffaloes are more aggressive. Bison are known to be more dangerous than all the other carnivores. This really shows an animal doesn't have to be a carnivore to be aggressive, because there are some aggressive herbivores, and I will be covering some aggressive herbivores. The number one is the bison. So this just proves not all animals are aggressive, but some are, and some animals are treated harmless when really they're way stronger than we are, and they can inflict some damage on us. A woman in Yellowstone National Park was repeatedly gored by a bison that tossed her up into the air. This proves you should never get too close to a wild animal. Me personally, honestly, if you want to take a wild animal and you want to keep it as a pet, do what your heart desires. The only pets I would say no to, well, I'm not a zoologist or a biologist, but I would say I don't recommend getting animals like hyenas, wolves, because hyenas will attack any animals that try to dominate them, including humans. I really want to get a pet cheetah, but I'm not sure if that's illegal. Large carnivores, including cheetahs, do not make good pets. Cheetahs are a delicate species that can suffer from many health-related issues. They require mental stimulation from us humans. Y'all know rams, sheep, and goats are crazy, but this particular goat is called the mountain goat. I'm not sure if it's related to the domestic goat, but they will sample out human pee and human urine. So basically, like ibexes, they climb mountains to lick salt, and they will view human urine and pee as salt, and they will start targeting humans in order to get what they want. And a man was killed by a mountain goat. A mountain goat also killed a grizzly bear. When many people think about wild animals, they may think of domestic animals or wild versions of the domestic animal. Let's take the zebra, for example. A zebra is closer to being an ass than an actual horse. And by what I mean by, in the Equus family, zebras are more closely related to donkeys than they are to horses. Their black and white stripes actually serve as camouflage and make it difficult for predators to chase one zebra at a time. They may look like horses with stripes, but they are far from being a friendly pony. Zebras cause the most zoo attacks. Also, they have larger ears than horses. Horses are larger, faster than zebras. But zebras are far more way aggressive than horses. That's why we don't ride zebras. Honestly, if zebras were the kindest animals, we would just cause them pain by riding on them. I mean, who wants to ride a wild animal anyway? Horses and donkeys have been domesticated. Zebras have never been domesticated. And even if you try to domesticate them, they won't fall for it. They are wild animals. Every wild animal should be respected by humans, no matter the species. So like I said, I'm no zoologist, but if you want to get a wild pet, go ahead. Just treat them nicely, don't abuse them, be a good owner. It depends on the large carnivore. Most people like to get wolves, coyotes, crocodiles, and tigers and lions. I personally wouldn't get a tiger or a lion, but I would get smaller felines like a cheetah or a puma. But a puma cannot be rendered safe. They are as large as humans and they are apex predators. Same with cheetahs. Actually, Actually, zebras have been known to break the jaws of lions. To understand the power of a zebra's kick, you need to know that no horse has ever broken a lion's jaw before. Although a horse could kill a lion, a horse is at least twice the size of a lion and can trample it to death. But lions have the ability to kill large herbivores, including horses. Some lionesses taught their offspring to eat wild mustangs. You know, the largest species of zebra is the Grevy's zebra. Zebras are actually black with white stripes. Male zebras are really, really vicious. Male zebras will go as far as to kidnapping and stealing females. If the female zebra is pregnant, the new male will rape her until she has aborted the pregnancy. Or if she has her foal, the male zebra will just kill the foal. Some male and female animals take it out on their offspring. Personally, us humans wouldn't do that. Like a mother rabbit will eat her child. A mother hedgehog will eat her child. Some animals just don't know how to take care of their children. The famous example being the cuckoo bird, which is a brood parasite that just lays its eggs in other birds' nests and doesn't even take care of it. So instead of taking care of the chicks like a responsible birdie, this bird goes, "Ain't nobody got time for that." And a dumb, stupid bird will end up raising an imposter bird. And sometimes the cuckoo chick throws the other chicklings out of the nest. And the bird ends up incubating a monster. They really mean it when they say birds are modern day dinosaurs. A mother cuckoo will lay her egg in her nest. Except that's not her nest, it's another bird's nest. And another bird will end up incubating a future criminal. And the mother bird doesn't even take care of her child. I know we view birds as being responsible parents, but this is just awful. I mean, leaving your child is already awful enough. The shoebill stork will actually let the bigger siblings beat up the younger siblings. Shoebill storks also relax by excreting on their legs. But there's a reason they do this, to cool off. Despite being called stork, the shoebill stork is actually more related to the pelican, and it sounds like a machine gun. They clap their beaks to communicate with each other. This bird is grayish blue. It even eats young crocodiles, sawfish, and other fish species. It's even called the B-Rex, like the T-Rex of prehistoric times. I don't know if shoebill storks are disturbing, or are they just that animal that looks dangerous but are harmless? I don't know what to think about this. Comment down below, would you keep a shoebill stork as a pet? There is also the shoebill stork named Sushi. Hope I'm saying that right.